Hello and welcome to Mathematics and Nature. My name is Varughese, and for my GT project, I chose this topic because I love math. For the first part of my project, I started researching the golden ratio, which is a mathematical concept. I jotted down a few questions, and these are the answers. Where is this pattern found in nature? The golden ratio is found in sunflowers, cauliflowers, pineapples, tree branches, roses, spiral shells, and more. What causes it to form that way? This mathematical concept forms in plants because it really helps those things. Plants such as sunflowers and trees, they get more sun because of what shape their leaves are in, and their leaves are in the shape of the golden ratio. What are the pattern units? The units of the golden ratio are 1.618. These numbers can be found in nature, art, architecture, and more. Is the pattern symmetrical? The golden ratio is not symmetrical. If you cut in half and fold the parts, they will not fold equally. What mathematical concept does the golden ratio demonstrate? The golden ratio demonstrates the proportional concept. The proportional concept says that two fractions are the same, even if the amount is different. Example, 1/2 of 10 is the same proportion as 1/2 of 50. Other questions. Q. What are the things that the golden ratio can be found in, but not in nature? You can find the golden ratio in a big category of things that are not in nature, such as the Mona Lisa. How does the golden ratio connect to the Fibonacci sequence? If you look above, and if you look at that picture very closely, you can see that all those numbers, they are part of the sequence. They're part of the golden ratio. The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence of numbers that have a very specific relationship to each other. How do you draw the golden ratio? The golden ratio is basically a spiral, and it is super hard to draw. So a nice spiral is the closest thing. For my interactive part, I made one big video, but it was too long to fit in my PowerPoint, so I had to split it up in two. Part 1. Part 1 is about me talking with a few other kids about the golden ratio. Then I'm putting out 6 objects on the table. 3 of them follow the golden ratio, 3 of them do not. Part 2 is about them asking me questions, trying to figure out what follows the golden ratio and what follows and what does not. Part 3, which is the video with the answers, well, it was too big to fit into my PowerPoint, so I would just give you the answers. 3 of them. The resources I used: Britannica School, PubGo, ChatGPT, Google, Miss Historica, my teacher, Museum of Science and Industry, Chicago, Illinois. For the museum, I actually went there and worked with the golden ratio. I have a video of me working with the golden ratio in an exhibit of mathematics they have. I see it. For my last slide is thank you. Thank you for listening to my PowerPoint. Any questions?